Hello guys, and this is General Rage Quit with my first Smite video. Yes, that's another MOBA, and this is one that I play almost exclusively with some of my friends, so I don't really like playing this on my own. But I mean, yeah, I had a really long break, but they released this Clash game mode, and I was like, ooh, it's actually kind of fun. This is like my 5th Clash game or something, and the first one I recorded. It was actually yeah, it's like revitalized my interest in Smite a little bit. So I'm playing Khepri, which is a tank, and I have a really fixed build order for this champion. It's like I built 2 aura items, which give me one that gives you armor with a magic resist aura, and the other magic resist with an armor aura. So I get really beefy, and then I also buff my teammates. And that's like the first 2 items that I always build, and then I sort of build whatever I feel like I need. So yeah, for those who don't know this game, it's a third-person MOBA. It's like the only third-person MOBA I know of, and it's a lot of fun. It's like it takes a lot of getting used to, but it's nice in the fact that you don't have like that many click to win, which other MOBAs have, which can be really frustrating to play against when people have click to win abilities. So yeah, what I'm trying to do here is just essentially in this game mode it's just one big brawl fest. It's like you just fight each other all the time. And I have my one, which does oh, do I survive this? Oh, today I shouldn't be alive. That's a bit too frisky. Because your one is a grab, which increases over time. So which increases with level, so the higher the level of the ability, the longer the grab is. Then the 3 is a root, and the 2 is like a ball that does damage and like gives your teammates some resistances when you hit them and yourself. And the ultimate is essentially like if someone dies when you have your ultimate on them, they get pulled towards you and they regain some health. So they can essentially it's a get out of jail free card if used properly. So that's sort of the abilities that this champion has. And then I use the blink active just to get into range of enemies if I want to, or into range of friendlies to save them with an ultimate. So essentially what I'm doing now is just try and grab people all the time. So the nice thing about this champion is that it's just an overall well balanced champion. It's like you don't do that much damage, but you are really annoying, but not annoying in a way that it's overpowering. It's like you still need your teammates to make the kills for you, but you can't really enable your teammates, which is really nice. So I start off with the item that gives you gold if you stand next to minions when they die. It's like I don't know why I really built that. It's like I just like to have it, so I get free gold when people kill minions. And since I'm fairly close to minions all the time, I get a lot of gold from it. So that's why I start with it. So essentially what I just said before was bullshit, but hey. And as you might notice, this is recorded in a slightly lower resolution than usual because of the fact that Smite is a kind of a heavier game than like a League or something. So when I record at 1080p, it like makes the game like freeze up a little bit all the time, and that's not really pleasant to watch. So I just opted for getting a lower resolution so I can have steady gameplay. It's like it's better to have steady FPS than have high resolution and not so steady FPS. So here I root him, and that root completely steals his fate because he can't escape from it. It's like if you have mobility, you can get out of mobility spell. You can get out of that tree, but if you don't, then you're essentially fucked because you just get rooted in your spot for the entire duration. So the person who's walking next to me now, the melee champion, not little, but the melee champion, that's the person that I want to fight with the most because I know that he's gonna be really strong and really bursty, which is what I need to kill people. Plus he's one of my friends, so that has like we have a really good synergy over Skype. Which is also the reason why this video doesn't have sound, because then you would be spammed by Dutch. Which is probably not the nicest thing to listen to if you don't understand it. It's gonna be like, hey, what are these Germans doing here or something, that's what I always hear. So I root him, or I grab him, which actually gets my Tor grabbed in. Use my ultimate on him, but even though my animation went off, he didn't get the ult on him, so he died. Just sad. So now I'm just looking for more. I'm just looking for any possibility because I don't so here I blink in, try to get it, but she uses her beads, which make you immune to crowd control, so you instantly get out of my crowd control ability. So yeah, that's a way to counter. It's like for people who don't know, that's really nice about Smite. Like you can buy a counter CC item. So if you have people with like really overpowering CC, you can buy beads, which is what they're called, or what people call them. I think they're called something longer. But those are like an item with a cooldown, like a summoner spell in League and etc. And it makes you immune for crowd control for a little bit. And it also cancels out all crowd control that's on you. So that's really nice to have against champions with super high CC that like you need to be able to get out of. Like the Khepri. Well, the Khepri one not so much, but it's mostly the biggest one I would say personally for me is Ares, which has like an ultimate that changed everyone around him, and then when he when it waits for a little bit and then you pull everything that's on the chain to your location. Well, it only works on champions obviously, but so it's like that's one thing you really need beats against, because if you don't then you get like completely fucked. So here's my first armor, my aura item. I think this is the armor one with magic resist. And yeah, there are not that many like defensive options in the sense of like pure multi-counter stuff, but these things like give you so much like help for your team as well. It's like that little bit of magic resist or armor that it gives that can really save them. So here I hit my one again. Let me just go on him. Now I have to turn away because that one I turned away so I didn't get blinded by him. So I try to help him. I'm sitting here like with my ultimate. I used on him but he doesn't die. Then he misses a bit. I miss my abilities. There's one big miss pile and then he dies. That was one big pile of missing abilities. Like I miss my abilities, Statos misses abilities. So it was a bit fucked up. But my teammate survived and that's whatever counts. I was like, shit. I was almost worried that because I missed it he would die. So yeah, I'm already, as you can see, it's like I'm already feeling confident, like jumping on my spot. Like let it come at me. So he tries to pull me in and I'm like just walking away. Now I grab him instead. And he gets killed. Now I root her in her spot. And she runs. I think she managed to get out. Oh, barely. Barely managed to get out. Oh no. Kyron manages to snipe her. And he just goes in way too far and dies. So yeah, Khepri is a really beefy tank. And he is like that passive, it gives a shield to you and shield to other people around you. It's like so nice. It's like in general, it's like you're so beefy. And no one in their team really, like no one can really kill me 1 versus 1. It's like I can't kill them either, but I'm not supposed to kill people. So that's fine. So yeah, what I'm just looking for now is brawling. And here's my teammate being killed, blink in, then here's my ultimate, and he dies. And because when you use the ultimate they get pulled to you, I completely pull him to safety. It was a really clutch ultimate. Which happened really quickly, so I wasn't really prepared for it when you like look at it afterwards. And then I was like, no, don't die, I just saved you, I clutch saved you. But he managed to stay alive. So I continue, I miss my one. I just keep chasing. I get knocked into the enemy team. I don't give two shits. Get knocked up by a Helix. But she doesn't want to go because she knows if she stays she's gonna die. So here I'm just looking for the opportunity to get someone. So right here I try to like save him from the Hercules knockback, but then he gets ulted by a Helix and he dies anyway. I was like, no. I almost had like another clutch save, but it didn't. But I really didn't because he got killed. There goes Kukulkan ult. It's just a beast if you hit it. So yeah, I come in from the back, try to help people. But I get rooted by Nox. Nox, I think. Yeah. So now I just go back because I have some gold, but Hercules is like, nope. So I use my my 2, and then I just try to run away. Use my 1 to get away. Yeah. So I can just get shot with an ultimate, survive that. Get shot with another ultimate at me, but I don't get hit by that. So that was a bit frisky, but I managed to get out. So here I'm going for my second R item. So yeah, with this build, it's like you get so beefy, it's like you get so tanky, it's insane. It's like there's no real, it's like you can build like a Soul Reaver to get that one-time burst, but I just like to be tanky and just CC the fuck out of the enemy team. But you need like good people who have good DPS on your team for that. So yeah, I'm just looking for another opportunity. Just grab him away so he doesn't CC my Ravana. Just now in general just start spamming abilities at them, looking for opportunities to take them on. Yeah, I want to grab Nox, but then I get silenced instead. Yeah, I grabbed Hercules away. It's like I want to get Thanatos, but I got Hercules instead. I used my ultimate on Ravana, which saves him at the last second again. So another clutch ultimate on him. It's like that's really nice about that champion, because it can save people who are like go really deep and then make sure that they don't die. Which is really nice. So I like those kind of clutch ultimates. It's like if you play League only and there's like new tiers, like that ultimate's basically sort of like a Zillion ultimate. Which when people die they like get a little shield and they get some health back afterwards. But they also get pulled towards you. So as you saw, like the first time I ulted Ravana, it's like I pulled them all the way from back there over the wall back to here. So I just try to make sure that they don't engage on my team and make sure that everyone's safe. It's like I should go back because I have no mana, so I'm basically wordless at this point in time. Apart from like my passive that gives people shields around me, but other than that I'm pretty useless. So I got my second tank item, my third actually. Upgrade my blink to full so the cooldown is shorter. Buy some mana potions because I got Ohm last time and I didn't want to get Ohm again. It's like because my blink has such a short cooldown, like 70 seconds, I'm like, yeah, might as well just pop it to get quicker to the lanes again. And rooted in place. Try to CC him, but I get silenced by the field. Yeah, but essentially this game is just like look for the fight. It's like look for whatever fight you can, and with this champion, it's like just CC everything that gets close. Like try to help your teammates. Yeah, I use my ultimate on him. Hopefully I save him. Nox snipes him, so he dies. But then the thing is, like, because he gets pulled back into the enemy team as well. It's like I try to like body block their attacks, but then he dies anyway because of the explosion there. So that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, he would have been dead either way. So even if I didn't use my ultimate, he would have been dead, and now he died as well with a chance of surviving. So it could be worse. It's like at least you tried. So here I'm a bit too cocky, I'm like just standing there like la 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 la, then I get knocked up, CC'd into oblivion, I can't use my wand, now I can use my wand, but I die anyway. And this is literally me being just way too cocky. Which brings me back to like my illusion video before on League, it's like don't be too greedy, and I was too greedy, so I died. It's like, hey, I'm too tanky. Oh well, this was not so much greedy as me, more like, haha, you can't kill me, and then I was like, shit. You can actually kill me if there's a tower shooting my ass off as well. Like everyone is focusing me hard. So now I'm building the Mystic Mail because because I'm always so long in the team fight in a fight, so that Mystic Mail will just tick on them, just do the AoE magic damage on them. It's not that much, but it will keep on ticking. And since I've spent a lot of time in the enemy team, I do get a lot of damage. Should get a lot of damage with quite a significant amount of damage in the end. Team gets the kill on Thanatos. I think that Thanatos was having a really bad game, but he was also being way too greedy. It's like not playing safe at all, just like going in all the time. It's like I barely saw him because he was either dead or back to base all the time. To be honest, I really had not that much to fear from this team because they didn't really have that much killing power. It's like I think they sort of know that they are kind of weak. It's like, look at this, it's like I get damage from them and I barely lose. It's like I lose 15% of my HP. Like 20% in the end. I had 20% of my HP and I got hit by like 3 people. Just try to look for more kills. So I can't really see getting anything there, so I'll go on to the right side. I have my ultimate ready in case someone needs it. Trying to keep a Weedix of my Thor there. Then I can see Ravana being in there. Cast my ultimate on him. But it isn't needed anyway. He survives. Then she casts her ultimate and misses. And then they surrender. So yeah, this was my first Smite game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did at least. So leave a like and sub. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys later.